there's a difference between marketing, right? So that's trying to drive the leads, and sales, which is trying to close the deal. The thing I love about sales is really all you're doing is solving problems. And if you think about sales in terms of you're just out there trying to help people solve their problems, it's absolutely freeing.
Today, I'm really lucky to be joined by Pam Meissner, who is the CFO and COO of Cathcap. Welcome, Pam.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
Can you just tell us just a little bit about what Cathcap is?
Absolutely. We're fractional C-suite people. We like to say that we're catalysts to accelerate profit. So we grew out of our fractional CFOing.
And today you are going to give us some really great information about our Learn Continuously pillar, which sometimes, lawyers have to take CLE every year. So it feels like we're learning continuously, but you're learning something completely new to you now, aren't you?
Oh my goodness. I feel like a neophyte at my age. I'm starting to learn about sales and how to have sales calls and how to add value. And it's delightful.
So sales for lawyers would be kind of like business development and marketing, right?
Yes. And there's a difference between marketing, right? So that's trying to drive the leads, and sales, which is trying to close the deal. And I think sales gets a bad rap. It's an important thing because without sales, there's three legs to any entity. You have to have strong operations, right? You have to have strong sales, and you have to have strong finance. Any one of those legs is broken, things aren't going to work. And so those other things come very naturally to us as finance people. But, this selling thing, it's like, it's a profession. The thing I love about sales is really all you're doing is solving problems. And if you think about sales in terms of you're just out there trying to help people solve their problems, it's absolutely freeing, right? It's like, oh, I'm a helper. And I think in the profession, particularly of law, people get into it because they're good at solving problems and they just want to help. I think that there's a real helping heart inside of a lot of attorneys. And as you know, we have a nationwide reputation for driving profit in small and medium-sized law firms. So,
well, I agree with you that a lot of lawyers got into it to help, and a lot of them are really great at solving problems, but many of them are also used to being, service partners or service associates. And they think, oh, I'm a professional. I shouldn't be selling things like a used car salesman. And, it would really help their careers if they could learn how to attract their own clients. It would give them some more control over the work that they did and the people they worked with and how they got involved. So what would you say to somebody who has to go out there and try doing business development for the first time and is a little bit nervous about it?
Well, a couple of things. One, think back to anything you did the first time and you were awful. If you had a video of whatever that thing was, right? The first time you did a brief, the first time you did a deposition, you just cringe, right? It takes practice. So give yourself some grace, okay? The second thing is performance is knowledge minus leashes, like a dog leash, right? And what you just described is an absolute leash. It's a mindset, it's head trash that's holding you back. So you think about the people that might have the skills of a business development person of a 10, but they have all these mindset leashes, things that are holding them back. And then you take somebody like me. I got nothing to lose, right? So I am going to come up that learning scale as fast as I can. And all the while, I'm trying not to have those leashes. If I get up to, if their score is a 10 minus 6, they get a 4. If I get up to a 5 of knowledge, I'm going to crush it. So don't expect perfection, but be very mindful of the things that you're holding on to that aren't helping you.
I think that's really good advice. And I think that's going to help a lot of people who are reluctant to get into that business development activity. So thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.